We are back here on Girl Talk, and we are having a ball with Iain Brown.
It's
spelled funny, Iain Brown. It's kind of an interesting show today because we have our future, our past.
Don't say that. The gray hair gives it away.
Oh, I love it. That's so bad. But I mean, you've been around a long time. You were at the Art Center for a long time doing sound engineer, and now you are with Custom Audio Video.
Yeah. For some time now, right?
Coming up for 10 years. It's kind of scary, actually. Yeah.
He's like the guy knows what he's talking about. Which is cool.
Sometimes.
Well, no, you know what he was talking about, and we were going to bring it on today, is talking about sound quality and how, and it's funny because my husband and my son-in-law are very into sound when they play their music. And they don't want just like, put it on your iTunes and let it go. They're looking for depth and resonance and...
And we were talking about, the digital music world and different ways that we, how do we get the most out of that music?
iTunes is really popular. There's so many iPods and iPads and iPhones that Apple have really done a good job of obviously marketing all of their products. iTunes does a great job, and it is probably, one of the best of that kind of software that handles digital music. And it can either be from the CDs that you already own that you rip in there, copy in there, or you can download through the iTunes store, or from other places and import them into iTunes. The important thing is sample rates and bit rates and all kind of technical stuff that actually really do have an effect on how it sounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's important to start off with good quality. If you have something that's inferior to start with, then it's never going to, you can't improve on that.
Is what you're purchasing off of iTunes the best quality?
No, it's pretty good, but the best way really is through either copying the CDs that you already have, or through different stores, HD Tracks, for instance. HD Tracks have high definition. High definition audio. So originally, when the music's recorded with the artists, it's recorded at a much higher quality. Sample rate is different. A bit depth is different. I'll explain these, but I can see your eyes are glazing over already. But it really does make a difference, So either if you start off with the music from your CD that you import into iTunes, or some of the HD music from HD Tracks, for instance. That's not the end of it, though, because how do you output that? How do you listen to that?
How do you listen to it?
Computers really, iTunes in particular, really only outputs the music at a particular sample rate. So the best way is really to take a USB output, connect it to something called a digital to audio converter, and really get what you started with in the beginning.
Is that a speaker in my world?
No. No.
I mean, I'm like, what is that? What does that, what is that?
So you're saying from your iTunes, you've got a USB that
plugs into a USB on another box. Kind of looks like an amplifier in a way.
Okay.
So you'll have a volume control and different other buttons on it.
Can we get that through Custom Audio Video?
Absolutely.
See? Ding, 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 ding.
I didn't go there, but you did.
No, I want to go there because that's the kind of stuff that these guys, a lot of people ask, and a lot of us just don't know.
Well, so many people probably had some very nice things under their Christmas tree, and all have to do with digital music. And then you all can help take that and make sure that what they're listening to is the highest quality, and they're really enjoying all of the depth and nuances of the recordings versus something that might be a little bit more
Do people come in and ask you for that all the time? How do I richen my music?
Nicely said.
No, but over the last few months, we've actually set up an area in our showroom where we can demonstrate the difference between how people would normally listen, with the quality of, for instance, an MP3 file versus the type of file that you would have in iTunes Apple lossless, for instance. And it gets kind of complicated. There's a lot to it, but we can let them hear how it sounds this way and how it sounds this way.
That's
and
what's
even for
huge,
me,
yeah.
over the last few months, I've said, oh, it doesn't make a difference. It makes a
Huge
difference.
difference.
Really?
It really makes a difference.
Is it that you can separate and tease out the different sounds, or is it the way it's
Sure.
enmeshed, or?
You know, I'm a sound guy to start with, so audio is pretty important to me. I've heard things on recordings that I've had for years that I've never heard in them before.
That's so cool.
You know, even if it's something in the background like a brush over a table when they recorded it that was never there, all of a sudden it's out, and it's incredible. It really is.
If you haven't had a chance to go to Custom Audio Video, I tell you what, the showroom is worth going to see. It's pretty amazing. Every time I go in there, even if you're not a techie, I find something that I can't live without.
Well, it's cool because you walk in. I think sometimes we walk into other big box places, and you're so hurts my head. Like you're so overwhelmed with things going on,
Flashing things all over the
Yes,
place.
and you walk into Custom Audio Video, and it's just like, this is pretty.
Well, and
but then you think, where is? There it is. So it's so well thought out, and it gives you an opportunity to experience it in a setting that would be as if you were home.
And then you've got the Ians who can take you through and actually make it where we understand what's going on. I think that's the real
And
key.
he'll also go to your house and help.
You can't say
Assess
Ian's, though.
what's
There's only
going on.
one.
Oh,
That's right.
one Ian. there aren't more Ians there. It's just the Ian. The Ian.
The guy.
Well, they call me other things as well.
Oh, I should.
We won't go into that.
I love it. Stay with us. We'll be right back. There's a lot more to come here on Girl Talk.